The screen. You are. Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Kingdom Live today. It's Tuesday and we have got an awesome topic for you today. Welcome, Adam.
Hi, Dan. Wiggling away there.
Yeah, good for you. Today we're going to talk about how the 5 steps to
Top secret steps.
Top secret.
5 top secret steps to
catapulting your online presence, being found, having a footprint.
boost your online marketing.
Yeah.
Catapult marketing.
Catapult.
New term. Cool hashtag. That's
Yeah.
good. Good thinking.
Excellent. All right, so we're going to kick it off. So the number one way to help catapult your online presence.
Dan, you've got to work out there's a problem to solve, right? That's the first thing we've got to work out. So what's your problem that we're here to solve? Well, the first thing is that it's quite hard to play in online marketing if you're not actually determined to realise the world is going around quite quickly and it's time to play in online marketing. So
I thought you were going to say if you're not online.
Correct. Recognition. Recognition is the first issue. Make sure that you understand that there is a very big need for you to have a fantastic digital presence going forward. If you haven't already worked it out, the internet is all conquering and dominating, and Australia is only 3 to 4 years from getting the NBN in every suburb. If you're not online, you're history. And so the best time to start getting a great online presence is right now. It doesn't matter if you've got 100 website pages, 2 website pages, or 1,000 website pages. You need to keep pace with a very fast moving market. And so now is the time to improve. So today's session is all about giving you a really good toolkit to actually get started or reignite or catapult or just get something happening.
Yeah, excellent. So number one.
Number one. Okay.
That was my original question.
Yeah. Good, sorry. So number one, get a decent bio. Chances are you might have a website already, and the chances are the bio was written when you did your website, probably some months and even years ago.
Yep.
And also with LinkedIn and with Twitter and Facebook, every single digital platform needs a bio, both a company bio and a personal bio. So make sure that your bio is up to date. And there's probably a whole bunch of cool things that you've done that you can talk about. And importantly, use the bio as a chance to include backlinks back to your website. So use that bio, particularly, I'm really thinking LinkedIn here in particular, and Facebook also, particularly the header image. So use that to put a backlink to get that traffic back to your website. That'll help your SEO at the same time as hopefully attracting a bit of traffic. So great way to get started. Revamp or create and really put some time into it. Don't just slap up a paragraph for fun. Put a bit of time into it, copyright it, rework it, rewrite it, get it done professionally if you need. It's not hard to do. So that's a really good top secret first step to kick it off, Zan.
Excellent. And you touched on having to need a bio over and over again, but it's a really good exercise to go through because the more and more you put yourself out there, the more and more you need to tell people what you do.
Yes, absolutely.
Now we can call it an elevator pitch, we can call it our personal pitch, we can call it whatever you like. Boilerplates, whatever it is.
Yep.
But the truth of the matter is that if you don't have it clear in your head what it is you do in your organisation, then how do you go about actually selling that?
Absolutely. And look, I think part of that too is make sure you revamp your email signature.
Yeah.
Use your email signature as a way to show off your digital profile. For God's sake, don't have a fax on there. Get the fax off there, get modern and show off the digital tools. That's really important.
Excellent. And a tip that we've often used inside the Kingdom.
Tip? Oh.
Another tip. It's a tip within the tip. 1.1 is have someone else write your bio for you. Sometimes it's kind of hard to go, I am so good at this and I am so good at that. Well, you shouldn't be saying that anyway, but that's how it can often come across.
What should you say though, Zan? That's a good question.
You should be telling people about how you help them. And
okay, so that's a really good point to reinforce. If you are writing a bio, talk about all the ways that you help your customers. It's not about how great you are. It's talk about the experience that you've acquired and how that helps the customers. What do you know that helps the customers solve their day-to-day challenges?
Yeah. The other thing that I will point out here is this is not a once-off task. This isn't not a set and forget job.
No, this is everyday organic. Go on. In fact, I'm going to get off this show and go and do my bio.
Yeah. I read mine the other day and went, hey, that's going to change. I've got a whole lot of new skills now that need to be updated.
Well, I haven't done mine since 9 o'clock and I really learned a lot the last hour.
Okay, moving on. Number 2, we've got a great team of people here at the Kingdom, and our team pages are one of the most well-trafficked website pages that we have. So what's
That's
the
a Google
reason?
keyword right there. Traffic.
Good. What's the reason behind that, and why does that help with your online presence?
Well, lots of people worry about B2B, B2C, C2G, G2C, but it's all about P2P. It's person to person. People want to do business with people. And so every time you touch base with someone, whether it be via telephone or email, then it's highly likely they're going to go and check you out on your website. So your team pages are really, really important. They're a very big traffic source. So make sure you don't just have one team page, actually have a page with individually for each one of your team members. Really easy to do, and you write down just about every single one of the HubSpot portals that we manage, being a HubSpot inbound marketing partner, every single one of them, it actually has really good traffic going to those individual team pages. So strongly recommend that. It's a must-have in your digital online catapult marketing toolkit. Get that one in there.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I'm a business and I have 47 staff.
Right. That's great. 47 pages. Fantastic. The more the merrier. Why not? I mean, at the end of the day, Google with one massive haystack, and the question is how many needles do you have in it? And the more needles you put in it, the more likelihood you are that you're going to be found.
There's 47 more needles.
47 more needles, exactly.
Awesome.
And in billions of needles.
Excellent.
Yeah,
all right. So we've got have a decent bio, team pages. Number three tip in our catapult your online presence.
Catapult marketing tip number 3 is Twitter. Get it and use it. You don't have to understand it. Just start using it, okay? Don't let misunderstanding get in the way of actually using it. Twitter's a great tool. It's live, instant, loving the Olympic Games at the moment with all the tweets going out there. And being a part of the community, the whole world is possible. So start using Twitter. You're not going to know how to use it when you first start. That's the whole point. And that doesn't matter because you haven't got any followers. So it doesn't matter what you're saying. But you've got to go past 1 to get to 10. We often talk about this. Even Kim Kardashian went past 1 to get to 10, to get to 1 million, to get to 100 million, whatever she's up to now. But get it happening. Start talking about ways that you help your customers. Talk about the problems that you solve. It's a common theme we always talk about. It's not to talk about the weather. It's not to talk about how great you are, the latest awards you've won. It's all about communicating to the world the problems that you solve. Really important. That's all you have to do. Just get it there, get a decent profile, whack a picture in there, use your the bio we just talked about, and away you go. You've got to get it though.
Fantastic. All right, number 4, keywords.
Keywords, yes. So, and part of this is creating a blog, right?
Yes.
And so, first thing, as part of your catapult marketing kit is to get rid of the idea your website was made once by a whole bunch of designers and tech guys that typically go over budget and over time. Forget that. It's a daily basis thing. It's an everyday event, which means you've got to create traffic, which means you've got to create content, and your blog is really important. So what we recommend is check out some keywords. Just focus on 50 keywords that you think are really important for your business, and then start talking about them in a blog. And use those keywords to generate the content, generate the ideas that you can then write about happily in your blog and get your blog happening, because that's going to increase your Google needles and it's going to result in helping customers with their problems.
Okay, so should we focus on those keywords on our site pages as well?
Sure, get those keywords in there and put them in your site pages, use them. White hat SEO versus black hat SEO. We'll include a link in this. So the white hat SEO is use your keywords in a way which is natural. Solve the problems of your customers. Infuse the articles with keywords, but use them in a way which is actually educational and beneficial and reads properly, not some sort of chock-a-block up on keywords just to get what is effectively black hat SEO happening, which is where you're trying to trick Google. They don't like that.
Excellent. Okay, so that's where the long tail keyword I think comes into it as well, because if you actually have some focused long tail keywords, you can put them much more naturally into your blogs and your site pages, and it doesn't feel stilted and chock full of.
That's another great keyword. So the key thing about that is that long tail keywords, think about how you search on the internet using Google. And you don't just go iPhone. You put iPhone resellers in North Adelaide. That's kind of where we live. And so it wouldn't be very good if you're in Boston, but
Hi to Boston.
Hi to Boston.
Thanks
Hi
for tuning
HubSpot.
in.
Yeah. So the keywords, long tail keywords, use those statements in your headers. Use those statements in your meta tagging. Use the statements in the whole thing. Just get them in there, and that way you've got more chance of matching up. Rhetorical questions are a great way to get those statements in there.
Sure. Okay, number 5. We're going to talk about the big 5. The big 5 things that you should be discussing on your website. And forgive me if I have to refer to my notes, but I probably will. But we start with price, comparison, review. The best.
They're down here.
Yeah, no, I was trying to do it. I was trying to test myself.
Yeah. Reviews, problems you solve. So we're talking now. This is straight out of Marcus Sheridan's handbook. A great public speaker. Check out thesalesline.com. Those guys are killing it over in the US, fantastic operators. And they talk about the big five all the time. And look, I really like this as a way to get your catapult marketing happening. So the big five are, first of all, talk about price. It's the number one thing that people want. And the chances are pretty high that you don't have it on your website. Get price, talk about it on your website, discuss how much you charge. People want to make an opportunity they want to make an opportunity cost decision. They value what you tell them. They're going to trust you more. So you've got to get price on there. Very important.
Yep. Reviews.
If you can review your opposition, that's fantastic. You're an expert in the industry, so talk about reviews. Get them on there. Give people the chance to learn more about your industry because that's going to help them, once again, trust it. Very important. Problems you solve. Look, this is a whole show, this one.
Yeah, it is.
And Market's got great stuff on it. So problems you solve. Talk about the things you solve. We obviously talk about this a lot. People are going to your website to find out answers to their questions. It's your job to help them solve those problems. Lists, talking about top 5, top 10, who are the leaders in the marketplace, and then comparisons, reviews. So we'll leave that for a whole other show, but it's really important to get in your catapult marketing kit, the 5 big questions. Stick them on your desk, use them all the time. People want to know about them, and they're the things that people go to your website for.
Awesome. So to recap, our 5-step catapult marketing toolbox kit, we've got bios, team pages, Twitter, keywords, and then the big 5.
The big 5, yeah.
So we will recap them in a blog on our website so that you have all of that information there for you, and there will be a link to this video. But if you'd like to see any of our other videos, you're welcome to do so at our website, which is thekingdom.com.au/the-kingdom-live. I think we're getting close to nearly 60 episodes of Facebook Live now, which is fantastic. So thank you for all of your suggestions. Keep them coming in. We do enjoy your feedback. And, thank you. App of the day.
App of the day. Woo. Okay, this is by far the most stressful part of our day, trying to work out what the app of the day is. But we're going to go with the Google Keyword Researching Tool. Okay, so it's kind of cool. You use your Google ID, just go Google it, Google Keyword Researching Tool. And what's really nice about that is that you can put put a website, you put your phrases into the Google Keyword Researching Tool, and it's going to give you a list of how well similar words rate and how they rank. And so that's how you can get your digital online footprint happening, get the blogging happening, use those keywords, get them in your bios, gives you good transparency into what the world is looking for. So check it out. Just go Google it. It's an easy one.
Excellent. We should actually recap all the apps that we recommend.
Do them again.
Well, just put them in one spot so that it's a quick reference.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I might get the Zanzibar team onto that.
Good.
Thank you for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. We look forward to your feedback, as I mentioned. And see you later.
Bye.